Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big pickup of 38. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. John Kaminsky got him down defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a toss for Swift left side. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's stopped at the 44. It's also a gain of 4. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Detroit! Jamison Williams. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Hurts. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Swift. Room here to run. And they're going to have have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Folks, remember this, his first NFL game, a rookie getting playing time here in week 1, and he comes through with a giant play there, an interception return for, obviously, his first NFL touchdown.
Do you think he dreamed that last night at all? No chance. Not one whatsoever, but he got it done.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Romeo Okwara in on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Going deep here for Parker. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Hurts to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They're going to look to throw. They'll get this out wide to Penny. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott Good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5. Operating from the gun, Booker. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Booker. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Booker. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down. Booker. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Booker. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Looking to throw. Booker rolling to his... Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Brandon Graham in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. On 2nd down now, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Booker. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. A beautiful fake.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Penny, a 1st down carry.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Now that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Booker firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back to throw again. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he hit, and the ball is jarred free. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. On second down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Gibbs, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Booker over the middle. It's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. On 2nd down now. It's Gibbs. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Gibbs, and a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Booker. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Looking to throw. Booker.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 13.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll look to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is Parker, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw here.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift to the 27-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
On third down, here comes Swift. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Hurts over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped. Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football. Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off. On third down, Booker. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Booker. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. He'll decide to keep this once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Lions on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Booker. He's got this. Complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Booker. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did. And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see what this offense has left in the tank. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Swift going to try up the middle. And a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Able to slither by. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Parker. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 2nd and 7 operating from the 34. Looking to throw. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw here. Pass complete, Goddard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they take a knee. On 4th down, Booker got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Detroit, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal.
And they'll get to stay home again next week as Washington comes to town.
Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got... Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 65 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to...
And right away, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the 49ers and their offense in great field position already. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Following the fumble recovery, Lance over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Niners at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now on 2nd and 13, Lance. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Right side to Williams. And he is going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a give, right side. Cole, and tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll set up to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. It's Cole, and he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now back to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Cole, and he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. It's Hill, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off of play action, here's Lance. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. That's complete once again. It's Gesicki. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. In trouble, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, your quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Dancing away at the 35. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Lance now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And now they'll throw with Lance. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Shotgun now for Lance. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. Fighting to stay upright. Being chased out left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the 49ers have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cole. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Cole. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. Wiggins, and he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the 49ers 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 2nd and 3. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle they go. It's Cole, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the 1st down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down. From the gun, it's Lance. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll try and run right on the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Lance finds his man on the out route. It's Chenault. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Bass is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And Lance's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. He's got the hook up. It's Chenault on the crossing route. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Lance. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. To throw, it's Lance. He's got Bellinger. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The kick by Bass is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Lance going to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Here's Lance. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now Lance again. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. With that catch, he's now 18 away from 1,000, so he's at 982, and that's how many Randy Moss had, 2018 Hall of Famer.
And similar to the recent Hall of Famer, we argue about which catches were the most memorable because so many of them were 982 and counting.
Dancing to his left. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Daniel Bellinger, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lance going to try to throw for this. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 1st down, Lance.
They complete it to Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Lance now on 1st down.
It's complete to Williams.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. A carry here for the big tight end. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. Lance now to throw. Touchdown! Daniel Bellinger with now his second touchdown of this third quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a dump off here complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Miami. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Miami set to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Cole. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cole. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, looking for Ronald, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Those INTs all sting. When you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. On 2nd and a yard, Lance. And that'll be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On that last carry, he just passed LaDainian Tomlinson, Charles, on the all-time NFL rushing list.
And congratulations to him, and I'm sure LT would probably applaud him as well. But he'd also ask him, as well as you carried it, could you throw it like I could too?
LT, though, finished his career at 13.684, and now he's soaring past that. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. From midfield, here's Lance. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On play action, Lance. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. Up the middle they go. Hooks. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner 1st. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Forced out to his left. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Laviska Shenault from 4 yards out. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for San Francisco, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and